Ooh. Before you go and make the biggest cosmetic mistake of your life and get nose filler.
Biggest cosmetic mistake of your life? Ooh, I gotta go tell the patient I just injected 5 minutes ago, and then the one I injected before that, and then the 4 or so I injected yesterday. Okay, look, I like Shereen's content, but this is obviously fear-mongering clickbait. Sorry, I pioneered non-surgical rhinoplasty. I performed it for 20 years and over 10,000 patients. I gotta say, they're pretty damn happy for having made the biggest cosmetic mistake of their entire lives. It saves them the risk, the downtime, and the expense of surgical rhinoplasty, and that's a very big deal.
Even under a skilled hand, the more people you inject, the more complications you are going to come across. Not only can it lead to vascular occlusion, but it can also lead to potential blindness, which is a risk, but a risk nonetheless.
Filler injection in the face is very low risk if done by an expert. Nose injection is a bit higher risk, but also extremely safe if done with the right precautions and the right expertise. The existence of risk is not a reason in itself to stop doing something. There's risk in absolutely everything we do. The point isn't the existence of risk, it's how likely that risk is. And with non-surgical rhinoplasty in expert hands, that risk is extremely, extremely low.
The more you put a non-permanent filler, you're going to be layering that baby year over year over year. And guess what's going to happen? Your nose will start to look wider.
Unless you don't layer that baby year after year after year, because you're going to an ethical injector who won't inject you if you don't need injecting and isn't trying to make your nose look like a potato.
You're somebody who's had surgery. Please do not go to the local injector across the street. Go back to your plastic surgeon who did your nose, because putting filler in an area that has already been altered surgically is even more dangerous. The vasculatures, the blood vessels, they've moved and you have scar tissue.
So I fully agree with her here. Previous surgical rhinoplasty does increase the risk for non-surgical rhinoplasty and makes it even more important to go to an absolute expert injector if you're going to try to do this. And then there's people in the comments talking about how surgical rhinoplasty is safer than injecting filler in the nose, which blows my mind, because not in this planet, not in this universe. Bottom line, in the hands of an experienced expert injector who takes all the necessary precautions for safety, non-surgical rhinoplasty is a safe procedure that makes a lot of people very, very happy. Agree? Comment below. Disagree? Comment below. Thanks.